This program brought to you by the Wyong Rugby League Club, Campbell.
In different weather conditions here at Woy Woy Oval for the grand final of the Central Coast Rugby League for 1999 sees the defending champions Woy Woy up against the Wyong Roos in what should be a very, very good game of football. As I mentioned, Woy Woy, the defending champions, will go in as firm favourites, having not lost a game this season. Wyong know their way around grand finals, having appeared in many during the 1990s. Joining us as usual, Richard Jones and Richard. Woy Woy certainly deserve their tag as favourites.
They sure do, Mike, and it's a home game for them. They've earned that title so far. They've also got the Clayton Cup to play for, so they really do have a lot of bonuses coming out of today. I think they should go very well.
Excuse me. Yep, hey. And I'll give the penalty. Now he's come and told me I can change my mind and give the penalty the other way. Don't let your hand go anywhere near his face. Don't let your hand. So I'm changing the decision because it's before and after. Okay, thank you.
Well, we heard all of it, didn't we? Here we go. He's got Mariska here for a tap in the face, he said, of Dean Amos. And well, I haven't seen anything there. Maybe it was just a bit of an elbow that went in, but this is a grand final.
Well, Neil, you'll be able to enlighten us too, because Dean Amos has come into this game with a fairly serious eye injury, I believe.
Yeah, he certainly has. I don't think there was a great deal in that. Mariska was sort of trying to get up to play the ball, and he actually put his elbow down on top of the player's head, but I don't think there was any malice in it, Mike.
Kyle White. Oh, they're close. They're very, very close. And there it is, Mike Rudd, for the opening try of the 99 grand final. So Woy Woy disappointed that decision was reversed, and Wyong just with some short stuff close to the ruck, and they're in through Mark Rudd to score the first try of the grand final.
Yeah, Kyle White, plenty of experience in the top grade, and I think we'll find it's Roger Best that misses a tackle here. I think he might have gone in for a shot. They did. Jason Carpenter also. They all went for the big man, and he just handed it off. And that is a good start from Wyong.
Very good start. Kyle White, as we know, is a very good footballer and a very good ball player. And Wyong will enjoy this try because, as I say, the breeze behind Woy Woy is very strong. And I think they might ruin those chances of kick at goal they had earlier.
So Matty Harris was with the initial hit up, and he did very, very well here. Just got it inside the 10 metres. Carpenter making the tackle there with the help of Matthews. But watch the big fella in Kyle White here. And Rudd just ducked straight underneath and they couldn't stop him. That's an excellent Wyong try. And it's done this big crowd here. So Mark Rudd, after a little bit of an indiscretion a few moments ago, has hit back in the best possible way. And Mark Brezelnick shouldn't have too much trouble with this. It's right in front of the sticks. And this should give Wyong a handy 6-point lead. Moving in, strikes it well, no trouble whatsoever. So we've had 8 minutes of play here in the grand final, and Wyong lead, Woy Woy 6-0.
The NRL finals continue on NBN. They ran all over the Storm, and live tonight, the Saints take on Sydney City. Then tomorrow, Canterbury clash with Melbourne. The NRL finals this weekend on NBN.
Unfortunately for families, some clubs don't cater for them. But at Wyong Leagues, we're the family club, with new family entertainment area for the littlies. For older kids, a new entertainment area that's out of this world. And for everyone, a family restaurant with some of the best food and value in town. So become part of the family club, the new Wyong Leagues Club, Lake Haven Drive, Canwell, today.
Like to win $1,000 worth of Sony products? Need a holiday? Then play NBN's all-new purchase catchphrase and win. Could you complete a simple catchphrase? You can win Retrovision electrical goods worth $1,000, a Gold Coast family holiday, or a fantastic Norwegian Star cruise for a family of 4. Watch NBN's all-new catchphrase. Complete the simple catchphrase and win. But remember, you'll have more chances to win if you make a purchase from your local Retrovision store.
In Australia's harsh conditions, who should you trust with your precious water storage? Pioneer's exclusive Aqualiner is World Health Organization accredited, guaranteeing crystal pure water. The unique Galaxy design has no protruding bolts or sharp edges, preventing injury to children or livestock. Pioneer's commitment to quality and service is your guarantee of value for money. Pioneer, built stronger to last you longer.
Since 1939, Booth's Motor Group has been helping people of the Central Coast with their motoring needs. And now, we're turning 60. Celebrate with us. On Sunday, September 19, we're throwing a street party. Food and entertainment for the whole family with brass band, jumping castle, clowns, face painting and NBN's Big Dog. You could win a 10-night South Pacific cruise worth over $7,000 from Norwegian Capricorn Line and Tony Rico's Travel. Sunday, September 19, celebrate with Booth's Motor Group, Gosford. Even better now.
In the days of the British Empire, Ceylon ruled the world of tea. It still does. British brand names became known for their quality, relying largely on Ceylon tea. But the high cost of Ceylon tea caused compromises. So Dilmah went right back to rediscover original blends, which made teas like English breakfast so popular.
Do try my classic.
Dilmah, the finest tea on earth, rich in antioxidants.
Sunday at 3, state versus state, mate versus mate, with the first National Legends of League match played at Dairy Farmers Stadium, North Queensland. Lewis, Canny, Blocker, Belcher. Be there for the immortals of the game, Sunday at 3 on NBN.
Was a pass to Woi Woi, and Woi Woi are going to be in possession from the turner.
Yeah, well, there was not much. I think the ball should have gone in the air there. And here, we'll just come back to it now. Here it is, the 5'8" from Wyong. Ralph just ducking on the inside of Jason Carpenter, and there's a low percentage player trying to slip the ball away. Would have been better in the air or into the in goal, but unfortunately wasn't to be. So we're just seeing Woi Woi now working it out. They'll be very unhappy nearly if they go into half-time without some points on the board, especially with this wind advantage.
Certainly is. Actually, the wind has sort of died down a bit as we speak, Richard. But yeah, they need some points for sure because they've elected to run with the wind at their back, so they need to do something with it.
Barry, a beautiful pass to Carpenter. Carpenter's got support left and right. Gives it out to Mariska. He steps off the left. 15 metres out now, Dave Mariska. And he's held up now 9 metres out. But what a run by Barry. And Carpenter backing up. Can they convert it to points? He's going to give a penalty, surely. And it goes the other way.
Well, what a turn up. And Windley's going to march him 10 metres for back chat. Silly play from the Woi Woi
Well,
side.
he's just marched him 15. He's not doing my tax.
He's got my tape measure. But I tell you what, they'll be very disappointed with that Alan Emery as coach. But let's try and have a look at this. It's a bit of byplay. We often see that players try and get away with this. And there's the Woi Woi player getting a... And there's Fenton it is, and he's walked all over him, so I think that's probably a justified penalty, Neil.
Certainly was. I think he had every right to go the other way, and he certainly did that because he got up the play the ball, no problem there, but he just kept leaning forward, as you can see him there on the screen describing it. But yeah, this is the sort of guy, as I say, Windle, who can go either way as far as a referee goes.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think if we go back to that previous play where Jason Carpenter got away, if he had to turn that inside to Paul Heffernan instead of going for the winger, it would have been a try for sure.
Just on number 18, Mike, it's Mike Stevens.
Thanks, Neil. Mike Stevens in 18. So Wyong up to halfway on Barrett once again. And Shane Davis makes the tackle for Woi Woi. They roll off him now, or trying to. And Barrett plays it. Brezelnik. Amos. Stepping, elusive, gets a good pass away too. And Wyong held up 38 metres out. Ward just turns it back inside to Crotty. They're asking the question and putting the question to Woi Woi at the moment. Matt Harris turns it back to Amos. Amos got under a high shot. 28 metres out now. He'll get up and play the ball. Brezelnik at dummy half once again. Now Ward decides to go high in the air and is just hanging up there too, coming across his cousins. They bat attack. Handed on there by Anthony Fenton, but Rudd just couldn't control it. And the scrum will go down about 15 metres out to the Woy line.
Well, once again, the Woy has repelled, albeit on the end of a mistake here. And Wyong just the ball just going into touch. So once again, they're doing plenty of defensive work, Woy, but as I'll go back to my earlier point, they're going to have to go into half-time with some points on the board.
What they didn't see there, Wyong, was that the referee actually ruled 6 again. And they could have just taken the tackle and went on with it, but Woy hopped the ball up anyway as I spoke.
So the scrum's going to go down this time, 25 metres out from the Woy line, and Wyong have really played a very smart first half of footy. It's 20 minutes gone in the first half, Roger Best, and we're just having a look at it there, and the scrum's about to be set. And Dean Amos to feed this scrum in a very, very good position for the Roos. And that's a less than good pass. And the referee, Ray Windle, is going to set down another scrum. As Kyle White jogs back on the park for Wyong. And here it is once again, Richard.
Yeah, it's Matt Ralph that's gone forward. And Ray Windle said that, well, I can't see it come off anyone's hand there. The Woy have come out of that okay.
So Woy with the ball now. And Matt Ralph, I should say, involved in a fair bit in his first half. Here's Duncan Smith. And Cousins. He made the tackle. Here's Coote. 9 from the halfway. So they're into Wyong's territory by about 5 or 6 metres. Still going, trying to offload. Berry does so. Here's Shane Davis, and he makes a good 10 or 12 metres. Now they go wide through Carr. Berry got the ball away now to Dixon. Dixon decides to go to the air, and it's just holding up. There's a wall of Woy players. Duncan Smith will score. A chase into the uprights. A fortuitous bounce for the defending champions, but they took their chances, and they should level the score here after Dave Mariska popped this one over. Duncan Smith hasn't been on too long, but he's got a 4-pointer.
Well, I thought the Wyong defence had done it once again here. They shut down Hayden Berry on the tight side, but his strength, he managed to get the ball away to the fullback in Dixon, who put a kick up that was really looking like there was nothing doing at all, and it's bounced back, and there's the size of Jason Carpenter. He shot it off to Smith, who dummies and just steps inside the 5 for Wyong in Turkington, and that's a good reply from Woy.
It certainly was. It's just a nothing kick. It was a speculator. He just put the ball up. But as you know, with the football, it can do funny things, and that's exactly what it did. This bloke's been one of Woy's best, Carpenter, and Duncan Smith, he just took an easy try for Woy.
And the redhead has certainly made an impact since coming on. Duncan Smith, Dave Mariska, right in front, pots it over. So here at Woy Oval, after 23 minutes of play in the grand final, she's all locked up at 6 apiece.
What a night of excitement! It's all here. The games, the latest technology, the prizes, the meals, the free drinks and service, the entertainment, and of course the excitement. Yes, it's all here at Wyong Leagues Club, Lakehaven Drive, Canwell. A night of excitement every night. So get some excitement now.
My new Zinger Fillet Tower Combo has a whole fillet of chicken breast with my special Zinger coating. Ooh, just as well there's a Pepsi to cool you down. When you're hot, you're hot. Woo!
Versatile. Energy efficient. Great looking. Outsmarts the weather. Lasting beauty. Australian made. Altogether, it's Pergola. The brilliant roofing system for your patio, pergola or sun deck. Call for a free measuring quote. Pergola is an outdoor system working all year round. Vigola, the opening roof. See the light. For a demonstration of the Vigola roofing system, visit the controlled outdoor living display at the 1999 Yellow Pages Australian Springtime Flora Festival, Thursday, September the 9th to Sunday, September 12th.
It only happens every 25 years. The Captn Snooze 25-year sale. 25 top sellers, 25 unbelievable prices, 25 months interest-free with no deposit. This Sealy Posturepedic queen-size mattress only $699. The Zen King single only $299. 25 top sellers, 25 unbelievable prices, 25 months interest-free with no deposit. It's worth celebrating. The Captn Snooze 25-year sale.
Another reason to choose Snooze.
Discover the markets, the Edlong Beach Seaside Village Markets, the largest undercover markets on the coast. Discover clothes, fresh food, arts and crafts, rugs, appliances, eateries and coffee shops, fun for the kids, free entertainment. Discover all sorts of items at bargain prices this weekend. It's a whole day's fun for the family. This Saturday and Sunday at the Edlong Beach Seaside Village Markets, Ocean View Road, Edlong Beach. Go on, discover a bargain this weekend.
Short side once again, putting it on to Ralph's left foot, which is his preferred side. And Dixon picks it up for Woy Woy, but boy, what a good chase. A great chase there. There is Alan Emery barking some instructions. The defending successful coach, of course, and has had a wonderful run with the Woy Woy club. And again, the trainers are on.
So here's the fullback here, Mike Dixon taking it out. It was, again, not much of a kick. The chasers, as you said, Mike, quite rightly, very good chase. And there's Ralph. Oh, well, they've come in over the top. I don't think there's any need for that, but it was just a very solid tackle.
That's Mike Stevens, the number 18.
Well, what they're doing well, Wyong, is they're really hurting in defence, and Woy are suffering at the moment in that area.
So Woy Woy's normal game plan, Neil, to spread the ball on most occasions?
Well, they love moving the ball around. At the moment, I noticed Hayden Berry hasn't been involved like he should be, and that's what they sweat on. I mean, as I speak, he just makes a little dart now, but he just sort of, the second phase is what they love doing.
Woy Woy, this is the last. Bruce Carr, the big thumping kick, and I think it's going to find touch 25 metres out, and that is a tremendous touch finder by Bruce Carr under plenty of pressure.
Yeah, it was not far away from being a 40-20 either, Mike. So the little hooker's got out. Here it is here. Oh, he's just outside the 40 there. But a good kick from Carrot. Only landed a metre or so inside. But it'll be a good relieving play for Wyong too. I'm sure they'll take a little bit of time to pack this scrum.
6-all. Woy Woy with the breeze at their back in the first half. Dean Amos with the ball for Wyong. A tremendous effort by the Wyong club today as we see another penalty. Wyong in all 4 grades today, and that is a tremendous performance by the Roos. We'll give you those lower grade scores a little bit later on in our telecast. Penalties, 5-4 in favour of Wyong. And this is Mike Stevens for Wyong. He's got it within 31 metres. Lanam was the one that ran the decoy, but they were awake up to that Woy Woy. Now the short side through Brezelneck, the little run around. Still going, Mark Brezelneck. He's nearly through. He's 18 metres out from the Woy Woy line. Lawton at dummy half for Wyong. Amos has got the ball now to Ralph. Ralph looking for support and runners. He's got him through Crotty, trying to set up a bit of an overlap with Turkington, but he took it himself. Gives it off to his centre partner in Anthony Fenton, and he's held up 10 metres out. Short side once again. Ralph's not too far away from the line. Good defence there by Woy Woy. Just an ankle tap right at the appropriate moment. Lofts throws the long pass to Harris. Harris some fancy footwork. Coming off the upright. Mariska bats it over the dead ball line. And Wyong will get it back. Good sustained pressure by Wyong.
Yeah, they completed another set. Their coach will be very happy in that. And it's Matty Harris who just slips it into the end goal here. Nearly actually came off the upright, which would have been, well, the goal post. There it just shades across the front of it. And Mariska it is. Slides it over the sideline. And that's a saving. Good sustained play by Wyong.
And that's a better 6 for them. They actually completed, as you were saying, Richard, their kicking game hasn't been great. For the first time they've actually put the ball into the end goal. Now they've got to do a line drop out and they get the ball back again.
Dave Mariska, again, almost to the halfway. And there it goes. 65-metre restart. And it's a good chase by the Woi Woi club. Here's Mark Rudd, just sticks the head down. That's how he scored that try for Wyong. Just stuck the head down, sliding under the defence. A little bit of a hint of a knock on there too as Mike Stevens takes it up. And he's held up, now put to ground. 10 metres inside Woi Woi's territory. Cousins. Berry forced to make the tackle, along with Matthews, who's back out on the field. Brezelnick once again gives it off to Crotty. Crotty trying to put on the fancy step. And Davis wraps him up with the help of some friends. Brezelnick, Amos. They turn it over. Now picked up by Gosling. And Woi Woi. Now he turns it over. Play on. Lawton's got the ball.
He's out, that boy. The Woi Woi guy got his head slammed on the ground. That was a... Well, there was no... Oh, dear. He's in a bit of bother.
So... And there is some concern once again. The doctor being called for, I think. And Ray Windle. Here it is again. It's Troy Gosling. And bang. Now... That's a penalty in any man's language.
Yeah, and if we see it from this angle, have a look at this, Mark. You can see, watch his head hit the deck here. Oh, there's nothing but head hit there.
Neil?
Teedle and arm.
Well, I've seen him in the NRL actually be cited and appeared for the judiciary because of a tackle like that calibre. So, you know, you've got to really have a look at that closely because he's not well, that boy.
Troy Gosling. So we've seen some heavy defence, and Woi Woi have been on the receiving end of most of it. So Gosling heading to the dressing sheds. And we're just short of the half-time break. And Hayden Berry. Good defence there by Dave Lawton. Ward to Carpenter. Carpenter's looking dangerous every time he's got the ball, but it's not in his hands often enough in attack, I don't think. Carr. Here's Matthews. He put the ball on the park, on the deck. Now, if Wyong come up with possession, why not play on?
Well, exactly. He's obviously blown the whistle, but Mike, just prior to Wyong gaining it, that he had no hesitation, did he, referee Windle, in saying that just lost it cold. He obviously must have tried to pass it in that melee.
Now, Neil, why isn't that play on?
Well, it should be play on from my eyes. I can't understand why, but Wyong will be happy just to get the ball anyway. Just another replacement for Woi Woi. Nathan Gray has gone on for Gossip.
So they turn it over again.
They're just wasting their possessions. Wyong had a real good couple of opportunities in the last half a dozen minutes to put some more points on the board, but they're just going that one past too many at times.
Dixon now. He's still short of the halfway. Now they make a little bit of a break. An incisive run, but it's shut down. Couple of metres inside Wyong territory. Carr, he hasn't stopped in his first 40 minutes, Bruce Carr, and he's got it within 30. Away they go again. Oh, the big shoulder charge there by Matty Ralph, and that'll be a penalty. Heffernan had already kicked through. Uncalled for and unneeded from Matty Ralph. And this might just give Woi Woi the lead at half-time, and the touch is in again.
Well, that's just silly, isn't it? He really went out of his way, Matt Ralph, to put it on Heffernan. It wasn't a bad charge either, but just silly stuff. I mean, that's his second major indiscretion. Here it is again, Bakes.
Certainly was. Like, I noticed Matty Harris, he was actually going off his head at Ralphie for actually doing that tackle, and he just patted him on the head and said, wake up yourself. There was no need to do that because there was 6 tackle. They had the ball back and they could have been coming off their own line, but now Mariska could take a kick at goal and put him in the lead.
So Bruce Carr's got the ball. They're going to go for the try. Now he gives it off to Shane Davis, and Shane Davis is within about 4 metres of the Wyong line. Carr again at dummy half. Now it's in the hands of Hayden Berry. The long, beautiful ball to Ward. Ward now to Heffernan, stepping left and right. Gives it out to Dixon. Dixon for the line. He's held up just a metre short. Great play there by Woi Woi, spreading the ball, and it came from a great pass by Berry. Mariska just diving for the line. He's held up. Getting up, plays it now. Now they come open. They're standing a little bit bunched. Here's Daniel Coote for Woi Woi, and he's held up again. Brilliant defence by Wyong. They force him back. He's 12 metres out now. Shane Ward running from dummy half to Henderson. They've got to score. Now it goes Mariska. Mariska goes, yes. Just weight of numbers and weight of possession. And Dave Mariska gets a try sustained pressure once again. Mariska hasn't had a heavy game, but that'll put a smile on his face.
Yeah, Mike, that's a great reply just short of half-time. Let's go back to that indiscretion by Ralph. There was no need for it, and this is what's happened. Wyong defence is holding up quite well until this stage as Shane Ward gets it away. And there's the fullback getting it onto Mariska. He still had plenty of work to do. There's plenty of defence there, but he just sliced through the little hole, and it's a good try.
I've got a little bit of a question mark about the last pass, but that doesn't mean anything at the moment because the try's been awarded. But this bloke did well there, but that was the money ball. A real quick pass there, but this is the pass that I think there's a little bit of doubt in. I thought it might have went forward to Mariska, but he's done really, really well here. He's got under about three tackles and scored a very good try for Woi Woi.
Now, in any man's language and in any code, you don't stop and ask the question. Dean Amos asked the question and he wasn't effective in the tackle. Mariska saw that and got right around him.
Well, the old story, isn't it? You've got to play the whistle, and the whistle didn't go, so they've just got to play the game as they see it. Now Mariska's got the opportunity to take them 6 out, 6 in front, just out from the break.
So Dave Mariska, metres out, about 5 or 6 in from touch. You'll have a great shot of it here. Mariska moves in, strikes it beautifully. What a kick! And there it is, successful with the kick. And Woi Woi now lead the Wyong Roos 12 points to 6, right on half-time. What a kick, Richard.
Oh, well, I was never much of a goal kicker. Neil Baker would appreciate that.
Fantastic kick, wasn't it? Never looked like missing from the moment it left his boot.
Oh,
you haven't been giving him some coaching breaks, have you?
I don't know about that, Mike. No, he's an old toe poker bakes. Remember back in the days, unlimited tackle.
Well, Matty Ralph, he'll want to atone for that because it was a silly penalty to give away. And how many tries do we see in any grade of football coming off mistakes? And Wyong may very well rue that. As Lawton makes the tackle on Coote, they get up and play a little bit more spring in their step now as Duncan Smith hits it out. And that's some good meterage in the first 2 tackles of this set of 6. And this is Somerville. Somerville now, he's just short of the halfway. And one thing that Wyong have been able to do in this first half is shut down the quick play of the balls by Woi Woi. But in this first set of 6 after that try, it's evident that they are starting to get a little bit of confidence going as Carpenter's almost through. Carpenter has got Berry in support. Berry now. Berry's inside the 10, gives it away to Ward. And Ward will score. That is a sensational try. And that came from the restart. But put that down to brilliant play by the entire Woi Woi side. Carpenter was the one that made the break in the end, but the support play by the entire team from going away from that restart was superb.
Oh, a few minutes ago, Neil Baker said Hayden Berry hadn't been involved much, and he was 100% right. Have a go at this. What about the pass here from Jason Carpenter back to Berry? That's this one, and Hayden Berry had no right to make this pass, but he certainly did. And there's Ward with a left foot step there. Wyong in all sorts of disarray, and that is a fantastic try from the Woi Woi side.
You hit the nail on the head, Mike, when you said that the play the balls from Woi Woi was being nullified by Wyong, but all of a sudden they've got a roll on. And this bloke's a very good footballer, Carpenter. What a great pass back inside to Berry. But as you say, he had no right to get this ball away, but it was a beautiful around the corner pass to Ward. He's been very good for Woi Woi today, done everything right and scored a very good try for him.
Yeah, brilliant stuff, and he's pretty happy on that. So the floodgates have opened momentarily for the Woi Woi side, and this is a handy lead they'll take in at half-time. Dave Mariska can throw this one over, and that's 3 from 3 for Dave Mariska. And all of a sudden, we see the gap out to 12 points now, 18-6 in favour of Woi Woi, the defending champion.
Well, here it is here. You just watch here the ankle tap that Brezelnik puts on Carpenter as we hear the siren in the background. And this pass from the halfback is just amazing, absolutely amazing. And there's Ward, as Neil said, just desserts for a very good half of football, and this game has turned in the twinkling of an eye.
So 3 tries to Woi Woi, 1 to Wyong in the first half. Smith, Mariska, Award tries for Woi Woi. Mark Rudd, the try scorer for Wyong. Mark Brezelnik, 1 from 2. And Dave Mariska, 3 for 3 for Woi Woi. At half-time here in the grand final of 99 on the Central Coast, 18-6 in favour of the champions.
See our huge
huge range of inner spring mattresses. Save up to 10, 20, 30, 40% off. Save up to $800 on therapeutic back care ensembles. Save $300 on queen ensembles, just $6.99. Timber beds and bedroom furniture all reduced. No deposit, interest-free terms. Buy direct from the manufacturer and save.
Save City. We make the bets, you make the savings.
And you'll sleep in comfort.
The Arena mega musical Happy Days explodes on stage. Craig McLachlan as the Fonz, Rebecca Gibney, John Stevens, Doug Parkinson, Wendy Hughes and Jo Beth Taylor as Laura. Special guest, the original Mr. C, Tom Bosley, and Human Nature as The Naturals. Happy Days, October 7 and 8, Newcastle Entertainment Centre. Book now at the venue or Ticketek.
Get ready for the speed. The 1999 Westfield Hornsby to Swansea Cycle Classic. 3 big days of racing excitement. Friday, September 17, Swansea sizzles with a special criterium starting at 5 p.m. Saturday, September 18, the action continues at Hornsby Mall. Sunday, September 19, it's a classic case of speed and endurance. Action ignites 9 a.m. Hornsby. Racing via Calgary Circuit to Dawson and onto Swansea for the thrilling finish. Top prize money and points are up for grabs. A classic not to be missed.
Barry Robertson Holden, they can't be beat.
It's huge. Barry Robertson Holden's big Commodore BT Series 1 run out is now on, and you'll save thousands on 99 plated cars.
They can't be beaten on Holdens.
Commodore BT Series 1 from $29,990 plus free air conditioning. Yes, $29,990. You better hurry. There's only 9 left of these run-out prices while stocks last.
Without Barry Robertson Holden, it'd be unbearable.
Barry Robertson Holden Togra. Get in now and save.
Who's bridging the gap in mowers? Bridge Mowers East Gosford for the largest range and top brand names in push mowers. Ride-ons, blower vacs, brush cutters, chainsaws, and garden shredders. Bridge Mowers East Gosford, bridging the gap in mowing.
On 60 Minutes, world fame, then shame.
It was worse than death.
The perverted crimes of Test umpire Steve Randall.
You go into the students' bedrooms.
A wife left to cope with the humiliation.
You do feel like you are on trial yourself all the time.
Also, from buffhead to icon.
Watch out, please.
Why Jeff Kennett's the best politician in Australia.
What have you got in your knapsack there? Have you got caviar?
And the outrageously down-to-earth Jamie Lee Curtis.
This is Hollywood for you right here.
Toyota presents 60 Minutes, Sunday, 7:30.
And run by the big front row. Brezelneck throws the ball, the long pass to Ralph. Now out to Amos. Amos standing. Gets it back inside now. And this is Crotty. And Crotty jumps over one defender to get to the halfway line. Amos once again, Ralph. Ralph. Really a bit of a nothing kick. Taken superbly there. And Woy now just ready to run it out again. But the defence through Turkington and also Crotty spot on that occasion. This is Ward. No, it's not. It's the fullback in Dixon. Both have headgear. Heffernan. Crotty makes a made a good tackle, but then went on with it a little bit. He's in there again, and Roger Best didn't like that one too much. And you can see that as plain as the nose on your face.
That was going to happen, wasn't it? Benton was involved in the little one. We saw a little bit of a facial. There was not much in that, but he chased the Woy centre out of marker, and both the touchies are in. Come back to it now. There's the little hooker getting away, and there's Best. There's the first one. Watch this one. Wushka. Bit of swisho there, so a lot of spirit in this game. Wyong can't afford to lose it totally at this stage.
Hard enough now.
Look at this. Look, really, the tackle was made there. He resented it. Best really resented it, but it was a bit of a high shot. The penalty will go to Woy for sure here.
Oh, look out.
Okay, I want you to listen to these as well. Same thing. Exactly the same. 2 times in a row, number 4's got a bite. Okay, not a problem. Like I say, thank you. You want to mark it? Yeah. I'm trying to keep you here. I'm trying to make a good game of it. There's no, okay, not a problem. Thanks a lot, fellas. All right.
So just a little warning there for Ray Whittle, trying to keep you here, signifying the fact we don't want to get anyone sent off. Just enjoy the day, boys. So here they go again. Shane Davis. Oh, he's in there again. He's not going to take a backward step. He said, "Oh, listen to you, Mr. Referee." Shane Davis gets up a little bit groggy. Here's Daniel Coote. Matty Harris in there with a solid hit too. So Wyong know that they really got to be the next to score in this grand final. Carpenter leading by example. He gets it within 30 metres, drops the ball. It's a penalty. Reefed away, says the referee.
I think referee Windle's exactly right there. Matt Harris. No, it's Ralph. Ralph again, hasn't he given some penalties away, the big fella? There's Kyle White. It's actually Kyle White. I'm sorry, Matt. Ralph. Kyle White strips the ball there, so I'll tell you what, Wyong can't afford to lose anyone to the bin because that will just play right into the open flowing game of Voiceover.
I really believe that's a rule that they've got to have a look at, though, don't you? Would you agree on that one? Because it's just so easy to cough up the ball. Like, if you can't hang on to the ball, you don't deserve to have it.
Yeah, well, it always used to be about a bit of ball security, and I suppose when you've got a big guy like Kyle White trying to strip it from you, but you're right now, dead right.
Yeah, I think it has to be looked at because how many penalties do we see in a game of footy these days from stripping the ball, and it just drives everyone crazy. But you've got to play by the rules, and the rules at the moment so that you can't strip the pill. So Dave Mariska is trying to make it a little bit more difficult for Wyong. They would have to score 2 tries and convert them both, and he's trying to get Woiwoi to a situation where Wyong have to score 3 times. So Mariska, 3 from 3 so far today. 30 metres out, 20 in from the right-hand touchline. It's kicked well so far, strikes it well too. The touchies don't move too much at all. Up go the flags, and Woiwoi extend their lead. They now lead 20 points to 6.
Unfortunately for families, some clubs don't cater for them. But at Wyong Leagues, we're the family club, with new family entertainment area for the littlies. For older kids, a new entertainment area that's out of this world. And for everyone, a family restaurant with some of the best food and value in town. So become part of the family club, the new Wyong Leagues Club, Lake Haven Drive, Canwell, today.
Learn to get more from your mortgage and unlock more money for a better lifestyle. Come to our free seminar and learn the secrets from Magic Money. It is free, but you must book. Phone now, sponsored by Elcom Credit Union.
I'm not so young anymore, so my health is very important to me.
That's why I drink Sunraysia 100% natural prune juice every day.
Yes, it has many important vitamins and minerals, like vitamin C, potassium, calcium, iron. It's a good source of dietary fibre. It keeps me regular naturally.
Sunraysia may be a little more expensive than other brands, but I trust Sunraysia. You can't put a price on good health.
You could get an unexpected reward in over 200 Sydney supermarkets.
We're off to stake our claim.
Wouldn't you rather claim your stake? Here's your shopper docket.
Buy one steak, get the other one free. Tell me where to go.
Just follow your nose till you get to the Black Stump.
You could enjoy this shopper docket reward at your nearest Black Stump restaurant.
Black Stump. Better claim your steak before the rush starts.
Shopper dockets. Why wait for your reward?
Australian view, Australian light, controlled with Australian style. Beach is the new versatile blind that provides the answers to all your window dressing requirements. Beach, with its subtle natural texture, is not only easy on the eye, but it's also easy to operate, giving you privacy and control over the great Australian outdoors. Inexpensive and simple to install, Beach is suitable for any style of home. Beach is Australian style, available on the Central Coast from Insignia of Erina Heights. Phone today.
Special announcement, tile buyers. The Tile Warehouse. You will save.
He's at 29 metres out from the line now. Turkington to Amos. Ralph Ralph gives it to Crotty. Gets out of the tackle of Smith. Still going, Chris Crotty. And he's back slammed 31 metres out. Brezelnick to the open side to Ralph, who's been in everything. A cut-out pass to Harris was a good one. Harris now gives it to Turkington. Turkington is 15 metres out from the line. Wyong have got a score. The back line is set deep. Amos decides to go high. It's in front of the sticks. Dixon's coming across. They make a middle, but this will be time. I think it's Chris Crotty, is it? Woy made the blue, and Wyong pounced. I think it's Chris Crotty, and he's awarding the try. He gets the nod for the goal post judge and the touchies, and Wyong have hit back.
Yeah, well, they certainly needed to. We've said that right from the break. This was a tremendous kick here from young Dean Amos. He put it nice and high, and it just fell short of the line. And actually, the Woo players, you'll see, get in each other's road. Communication wasn't too good there. And it's the three, is it? Chris Crotty from Wyong. Good hit back from the Roos.
Certainly was. They needed to do that at this stage. Very good kick by Amos. They just collided with each other, these pair. I don't think there was any communication here, as you can see. They've both gone in to take the ball, and they've coughed it up. And as I say, Wyong really needed that try.
So the Roos are back, Chris Crotty, and they needed to be the next to score. And Brezelnick now, 1 from 2, moves in, didn't take any time with the kick, but the flags go up. And the Roos are back in the ball game. It's 20 points to 12 in favour of Woy.
What a night of excitement! It's all here. The games, the latest technology, the prizes, the meals, the free drinks and service, the entertainment, and of course the excitement. Yes, it's all here at Wyong Leagues Club, Lakehaven Drive, Canwell. A night of excitement every night. So get some excitement now.
The Doorbuster Door Sale is on this weekend at Doors Plus for 4 days only. All stock reduced by up to 50%. You will save on bifolds, entry doors, interior doors, 10-light joinery doors, and locks, knobs and knockers. Plus we can fit, stain and deliver. Save up to 50% this weekend only at the Doors Plus 4-day Doorbuster Sale. Ends Monday. For a free measure and quote and huge savings, visit a Doors Plus showroom today.
There's so much happening in the office today. Thank goodness you can do it all by Reflex. Because Reflex is so advanced, it performs perfectly in all your office equipment. So efficient, you can run your whole office by Reflex. And get a lot more of that Reflex action. You win.
When you need treated timber, Kimball's Timbers. When you need any type of lattice, Kimball's Timbers. When you need quality treated pine for any project, Kimball's Timbers. And when you need a better price, like 1.5 metre treated pine fencing from $22.50 a linear metre, or dressed lattice from $16 a square metre. Yes, fencing from $22.50 and dressed lattice from $16 a square metre. So whatever your treated timber needs, Kimball's Timbers, 6 Journeyman Close, Berkeley Vale, because they're the top cat in treated pine.
Owning a swimming pool makes really good sense. A pool or spa is the cleanest, safest place for swimming. Spaza sets standards of skill, workmanship and ethical business behaviour in the best interest of swimming pool and spa owners. For your peace of mind when choosing a new pool, renovating or repairing an older one, and when seeking advice and service, always deal with a Spaza member. For a free magazine and list of your local members, call 1-800-802-482 today.
Detective Jack Cole is starting over.
So why LA? New York didn't have enough psychopaths for you?
But someone from his past has framed him for murder.
The only piece of evidence I got points right at you.
Nobody threatens me.
Sleep on cigar.
Are you ready? Ready for what? For this?
Kid. Ivory Wayne.
Get down on your knees. Not without dinner in a movie.
In a blockbuster movie premiere.
If that's the best you got, I'm just gonna have to kill you.
The Clever Man. 8:30 Sunday on NBN.
Barrett, Carpenter and Berry make the tackles. Cole White ready to come back on, and the strapping around the ears is getting heavier and heavier. Ralph, Amos needs to shift it quickly. They've got a double overlap. Lawton Gives it out to Harris. Harris comes back to Crotty. Crotty now. And Carpenter makes the tackle. 38 metres out for the Woi line. Last tackle now for the Roos. Amos. Ralph. Just a run around. Oh, there's a high tackle. Got to be a penalty. Smith thought he was away. Little Amos. He can't take the trick.
Well, goodness me.
Dave Barrett, the captain, just questioning it. And Ray Windle getting a call from the sideline, I think. The test judge is coming in, and we might find one under 40, Richard.
Well, talking to the referees at half-time, they don't have a local reporting system. So referee Windle needs some assistance from his touchy here because it was an awkward-looking tackle. Jason Carpenter trying to plead the case. This is just what Wyong's going to need now. Is here we are here. Here's a little halfback. The old run around Matt Ralph. And it's, well, oh, look at the splits. No, there's not.
Absolutely nothing in it.
It just looked bad. Have a go at his leg split, the little fella. Oh, goodness me.
In actual fact, you couldn't blame, I think it was Shane Davis, Neil, because the old wrap-around movement had to be awfully close to a shepherd.
It certainly was. I think the touch has just come in. He's had a bit of a listening to the crowd behind him, and he's thought, I better get in there and do something about this, but there was nothing in the tackle.
He doesn't look well, but the kid.
Dean Amos is in all sorts of strife.
I think it's from all the other knocks he's had.
Yeah. Here's big Kyle White. Have a look at the steamroller. Wind up now. They trail by 8 points, the Roos. Brezelneck. Ralph. Back inside to Barrett. Smith makes another tackle. Just rolls out of it. Ralph again. Trotty. Back inside to Harris. Harris still pumping those legs towards the line, but he's held up 10 metres out for the Woi line. Brezelneck a dummy half once again. They come out the back line through Ralph. Ralph gives it off to Lofts. Lofts unloads to Ralph. Still going. Matt Ralph's not too far away from the line. And a heavy defence there from Woi was provided by Gray. Now it goes out. Brezelneck. Brezelneck stepping. Gives it off to the new man on in the 17 jumper. Harris will score for Wyong. Matty Harris has been living out in the back line. They just spread it through weight of numbers. And the Wyong Roos are right back in this ball game, Richard Jones.
Yeah, they've just maintained their sensibility in this second half. They look like they might be losing it there for a while, but Matty Harris just deserves for him. Just watch Brezelneck here. And he gets the ball here inside and shots it back around to the 17. And Matty Harris here, he got that from a standing start. He's had a bit of work to do. A dummy, the defence fell off him, and Matt Harris in the corner. Great hit back from Wyong, but they really needed it, Neil.
They certainly did need it, but they're right back into the ball game, as you know. The width of the passing's what got hold of Woi here. They didn't expect them to unload the ball. This is a good long pass out to Harris. Harris is not a noted runner of the football. He's more of a grafter of a player, and they've just hung off him there, and he just kept going to the line. And he can't believe it himself, but there's a good try for Wyong, and they're right back into it.
So Matty Harris had stints with Lakes United. He's been playing with Wyong for quite a few years now. And that is a very, very good try to the Roos. Brezelneck would love to slot this one over and get them even closer. 2 from 3 so far today, and the chant goes up. Woi with the Clayton's Cup on the line. Undefeated so far this year. It's been a wonderful performance. Can they hang on? Brezelneck, another great shot of it. Strikes it well, but it's just waved away. So 2 from 4 for Mark Brezelneck. And here in the grand final of the Central Coast 2016 in favour of Woi.
When something is good, make it great. Introducing the all-new Burjo's catchphrase.
Never had anything named after me before.
And to celebrate, watch for your chance to win a trip to Bali. The all-new Burjo's catchphrase starts 5:30 Monday on NBN.
I hear everybody saying that up near the grapevine is a place where the deals are just fine. Vintage Ford has the bigger the crowd.
It's the sign of the times. Everybody's heading to Vintage Ford Cessnock because they know that's where the best deals are on all new Fords and quality used vehicles. Come and talk to the Valley's best sales team and pick your best bargain. It's worth your while and you'll drive away with a smile.
Vintage Ford, the bigger the crowd.
The arena
our mega musical Happy Days explodes on stage. Craig McLachlan as the Fonz, Rebecca Gibney, John Stevens, Doug Parkinson, Wendy Hughes and Jo Beth Taylor as Laura. Special guest, the original Mr. C, Tom Bosley and Human Nature as The Naturals. Happy Days, October 7 and 8, Newcastle Entertainment Centre. Book now at the venue or Ticketek.
Announcing a new store for Erina Heights. A store for fine furniture, for occasional pieces from around the world, for international decorator items, and for affordable gifts. The name? Insignia of Erina Heights. Yes, the country store now has much more than just country furniture. Discover for yourself the new insignia of Erina Heights today.
The iMac bundle includes the iMac computer, free internet connection with 100 hours free access, free software, free games, and a Hewlett-Packard 880C color printer, all for less than $25 a week. Grab your bundle now from Computer Centre Newcastle and Computer Centre Erina.
Right now, Eagles Plumbing Plus has a big plus for bathrooms and kitchens. 6 months interest-free. Yes, 6 months interest-free on baths and spas, vanities, sinks, tapware, ovens and cooktops, dishwashers, and everything else. That's right, that's 6 months interest-free on the entire range of bathroom and kitchenware. Now that's a big plus. Only at Eagles Plumbing Plus, West Gosford, Charmhaven, Woy Woy. Hurry, limited time only.
He talks the talk.
It's a one-day job, Matt.
And walks the walk.
Power saw kind of got away from you there.
He's living proof Black & Decker did have a love child.
Oh, sorry, did I get you?
It's an electric drill. You get me, you kill me.
Friends, Monday on NBN.
Second half, Matty Harris with the ball. And they jump all over him. Last coming up for the Roos. Harris just inside Woy Woy territory. They go the short side. Ralph, a little chip kick over the top. They regather. They've got numbers. Garrett gives it away. And it's going to be Turkington. Maybe double movement. We're going to have to check on this. What do you think, Richard? Turkington, I think, has scored the try.
I haven't got any problems with the double movement. He was certainly plenty in motion there, but what a great little kick. Yes, and he's awarded it, referee Windle. And that is an enormous boost for the Wyong side. What a great kick from Matt Ralph on the short side. We criticised him for making some mistakes in the first half, but that is just an enormous kick, and I think that he is the one that regathered. If not, it was the 17 who's come on and have a go at this. What a great attempt from the fullback, but no troubles with the double movement.
Certainly was a good little play. Wyong just caught Woy Woy napping down the short side, and Ralph has been a bit of a villain at times through the game. Little chip over the top. Miscarrigan's thrown a great ball out to his centre partner. I've got no trouble with the try myself. His momentum definitely wasn't stopped, and that's a try for mine.
So Kevin Turkington it was, and here it is once again. And a beautiful little chip kick by Matty Ralph. And Garrett Nawaz, who regathered and gave it out to Turkington. He headed for the line. Ralph had his hand in the air. He knew it was going to be a try. And they've levelled the ledger. And how important is this kick from the sideline? Kevin Turkington getting a congratulatory hug from his little halfback in Dean Amos. So Mark Brezelnick, who has 2 from 4 so far today, I'd love to slot this over, and I'll lift the roof off this grandstand if he does. The Monetas man. Mark Brezelnick moves in, strikes it, and it's going to hold up. It's not going to make the distance. Oh, gee, it was agonisingly close. So we have 20 all in the grand final. I'm making about 9 to go. If the scores are even at the end of the game, an extra 10 minutes each way will be played. We might get home Monday. You can hear the chants. The supports for Wyong. Is an upset brewing. 20 all in the grand final. And here's their courageous captain in Dave Barrett. It's had a bit of everything this grand final. Brezelnick held up. 20 out. Little knock on there, detected by the referee, and I think he was dead right. Ray Wendell. Dave Barrett's got an ironical smile on his face, but it won't matter. Here it is, let's have a look.
Well, it didn't come off his foot. We'll never know. Tell you what, it's been ruled a knock on, and it was against. Stewart lost the Wyong fullback. Good opportunity for Woy.
So Ward plays it for Dixon. Dixon now looking to step around, but they've got a bit of an overlap here. This is Gray. No, it is not. It's number 3, Mitch Berry, and he's absolutely pulverised over the top. Davis. You have to go for the run. Hayden Berry. He's just got to hang on to the pill. They force him back a couple of metres. 10 metres out from the line. Gray at dummy half. Mariska for the field goal. Charge down. 6 to go, he says. Here is Dave Mariska now. 9 metres out from the line. Gray goes to dummy half. Gray gives it off to Ward. Ward charges straight ahead. He's close to the line. He's over. He reached out the little 5'8", gets the nod, and there's the try. And the champions are back in front.
Well, goodness me. What a game of fluctuating fortunes for both sides. Woy. You just saw Mariska run in from the wing, and he really wasn't settled to take that shot at field goal, but they've got it back anyway. And this is a good play here. It's the little 5'8" to step off the left foot, and he had a lot of work to do, and he got through there, Shane Ward, and he showed some strength well above what he looks like, the little fella, and that is a great try.
Certainly, he's been one of the better players for Woy, Shane Ward. I always thought there might have been a little bit of a hint of a shepherd there, but it certainly wasn't. He's done really well here, showed a lot of strength here when you look at this. Great try for a good football player.
Yeah, just deserts as we have a look at it once again, and I think what Neil was talking about here is Gray was just standing in front of Lofts, I think it was, but Shane Ward just reached out and planted it across the line right in front of the sticks. So that certainly is now issued the challenge to Wyong once again as Mariska stabs it over. 5 from 5 for the winger. And Woy now lead Wyong with about 5 minutes to go. I make it on my time clock, 26:20. So it really has been a wonderful game of football so far. Can Wyong respond in the dying moments now? Oh, there's the mistake they might lead. He's absolutely filthy. Jason Carpenter, the captain. And you won't see that in 3 seasons of football from Jason Carpenter.
Oh, he's very experienced, and he just took his mind off it. That's a simple get, isn't it? And he didn't get it that time. But a good kick-off. Well, here we go. Wyong's chance now to draw level.
We've got big Kyle White playing at 5'8" at the moment.
Wyong in marvellous position to again get within striking distance of the flag for 99.
You think we'll see a chip kick from Kyle White, Bucks?
I don't think so.
He's out there. And he's playing at 5'8" with Matt Ralph feeding the scrum. He's throwing the pass out to Amos. Amos has saw a little gap. No support there. They try to force him towards the touchline. Force him into touch. No, he's still in the field to play. Play on, it says Turkington. Nowhere to go. Just pushing off Mariska. He needs to go to ground. He does so now. 10 metres out. Wyong's back line is set very deep. It'll have to be a good slide from Woy. Now Brezelnik to Barrett. Harris, they will score again. Brilliant try to Anthony Fenton. What about this grand final? Anthony Fenton. They just had to spread it, as I said. Woy's defence wasn't up to the slide. And great hands along the back line. And the centre, Anthony Fenton's in for a try.
What about Brezelnik? The pressure's all on him now, but you called it right, Rabs. He's back to the mistake here from Jason Carpenter. And a matter of 4 tackles later, Wyong have gone over quite near the corner once again. But a good play here for mine was the lock, Dave Lawton, running a decoy play back inside. We just saw him shoot across screen there. Brezelnik with a good ball. There's Dave Barrett. Matty Harris did well. He drew the winger. And well, what a football game we've got here.
Brezelnik strikes it.
Kick.
And the touch judges with the flags up. He's kicked 3 from 6. Mark Brezelnik. And are we heading to extra time?
Well, once again, what a tremendous kick. You can't phase this kid. He is just a great kicker of the football.
Rick Taylor on screen, barking instructions. 5 minutes to go, he says. 5 minutes to go, Neil Baker. At either end, field goal's the option.
Oh, it certainly is. what a great game of football. You couldn't wish for a better grand final. That Brezelnik, what a great player he is. As I said, that was a lot of pressure on him. They haven't given him any easy kicks today at all. And he plotted that one over straight from the sideline and put Wyong with a big chance of winning the grand final.
I don't think Stuart Lofts wanted to carry that one at the defence. He just gave it off to his captain.
I'm sure he did, but what Wyong have got to do now, they've got to keep their heads on. They're going to win or lose this game between their ears. That's about it. They can't afford any mistakes. A good kick and try and put some acid on the Woy defence to force an error.
Here's Dave Barrett once again, steamrolling into the Woy defence. Jason Carpenter keen to make up for his mistake that cost his side 6 points. Ralph, they got a bit of room to move. Good tackle there by Heffernan, but they're inside Woy's territory on the last. Too far out for a drop at field goal. They need to kick for field position. Here's Amos now, kicking out to Nathan Gray. He takes it and takes it well 15 metres out from his own line, and he just wants to get away from that sideline, and they absolutely hammer him. Turkington, he's lifted his game. Lawton's lifted. Everyone's there. Turkington will make another tackle with the help of Harris. Alan Emery shouting instructions as well to his Woy team. Great tackle right around the boot nation. I think that was Turkington again.
He's hurt Smith too.
Rooney. Top that one, young Harry. Perry. Here's Mariska. Links up now with his centre partner in Mitch Berry. This grand final has had absolutely everything. Last tackle for Woy. To Carpenter. Carpenter kicks over the head of Stuart Lofts. A very, very good kick too, and it's holding up in the in-goal area. And he gets past Dixon. Gets out of another one. Now they hold him up 9 metres out. About 3.5 minutes remaining in normal time. Mark Rudd. He plays it. Started to, in actual fact, we've got the touch judge in. Well, while the action's been going on, we've missed everything here. The touch judge has come in. There's about 3 minutes to go, and we go back to halfway. Bakes, I've missed the incident. Well, did you see anything?
I did, and if it's on that incident with Mariska being taken out of the play, this bloke is a dead set joke because there was nothing in it whatsoever. And the grand final's going to be decided on something like this. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give it away because it's just, well, he's entitled to make the tackle.
Yeah, well, I've got to tell you what, Bakes, it'll be interesting here, and there's Rip Taylor will be interested to see the result of this also, but I'll bet that...
Hey, this is where we get...
Yeah, back down to 10.
Yep.
Yeah, have it in, this is where it happened.
Yep.
Go back down there.
That's fine.
Right, the kick's through.
Yep, listen.
Number 11. Right, it's taking me out late. You're stupid. Right, I'll come
go and hold.
Going down to the 10 now.
Okay, thank you. Go and hold spot. Well, I've got to go with here. This point here on that.
Was it Peter Lannan that made that tackle on Mariska? Now they're going back to the 10. Mariska's in kicking distance.
How could he... There wasn't a result of the kick. If this is a penalty here...
Rip Taylor.
Can you help us now?
With a wry smile on his face.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the result? How can you penalise someone and take him? He's been taken out of the play on the halfway. Now, all of a sudden, he's walking down another 50 metres, giving him a shot where he can kick a goal from. Like, we got another controversy grand final.
We certainly had one of the Newcastle grand final, Cessnock and Western Suburbs. A disallowed try to Zane Clark. Now, this one's going to create plenty of discussion. If he kicks this, Neil Baker, you might need an escort down there. Just get the kids to give you a big cuddle.
Unbelievable.
Dave Mariska, 5 from 5. And we are within sight of the final whistle.
And I'll back him in here. He doesn't miss too many, this bloke.
Dave Mariska to put the defending champions in front once again. You've got a great shot of it there from our cameras. Dave Barrett, the number 10. He must be shaking his head, wondering what all that was about. He moves in, strikes it, never in doubt. And Woy are back in front. 6 from 6 for Dave Mariska, 28-26.
Well, it's had it all this game, hasn't it? It's a bit of controversy, plenty of blood spilt. Just back to the kick from Mariska. Once again, Neil Baker called it before he even lined it up that he doesn't miss many. So we're in for an action-packed final 2 and a bit minutes.
Well, there's going to be that penalty talked about for a long while to come. And there's the kick from Matty Rao, and he's flagged it out on the full. Well, it's had it all this game, hasn't it? It's a bit of controversy, plenty of blood spilt. Just back to the kick from Mariska. Once again, Neil Baker called it before he even lined it up that he doesn't miss many. So we're in for an action-packed final 2 and a bit minutes. Well, there's going to be that penalty talked about for a long while to come. And there's the kick from Matty Rao, and he's flagged it out on the full. So things just not going Wyong's way. Right at the end here, here's the kick again. And I don't know whether we can... Oh, gee, it's absolute breath in it.
Well, thought I saw some chalk.
So Jason Carpenter saying, let's chew up as much time as we can. The referee's blowing time off. The runners are out there. He's waved time on again. And here's Davis. Well, Neil, plenty of controversy again.
Well, certainly is. I'm just disappointed in the game that's come down to a great game of football, and you have to have a touch judge run in and cost a side a grand final or extra time or whatever it is. I just can't believe that penalty was ever even warranted.
I can't Sorry, Mike. I can't believe where he gave the penalty. 60 metres from the incident.
So the big front rower, Roger Best, hands off to Jason Carpenter. And they are about 22 metres out from the Wyong line. Time almost up here at the grand final. Carr once again to Davis, who's been a tireless performer. Peter Lenard makes the tackle for Wyong, along with his captain in Dave Barrett. Hayden Berry. Berry now. Darts from dummy half, still going. Can't get the arms free to throw the pass. 10 out. Last tackle now. Carpenter, he sticks it on the toe. Taken out also, but Dave Barrett picks it up and Wyong are back in possession, but they've got to go the length of the field.
Tell me that wasn't the same result as the penalty that was given. He was taken out in very similar circumstances.
Brezelneck at dummy half. Wyong a little bit flat-footed, and this is Dane Garrett with the ball for the Roos. Ralph. Lawton. Can they inspire something out of nothing, Wyong? 32 out from their own line. There is the full-time siren, but it's play on. And they dive on the ball. And the referee whistles all over. And Woy Woy have repeated their magnificent performance of 1998 with a 28-26 victory. But that penalty will be talked about for years to come.
Right, sure will. Hopefully that's not what we remember the game by. It's a great effort to Alan Emery and his club and his side. And I bet Wyong grew that period just prior to half-time, because that's when they probably lost this game. There's Jason Carpenter, very worthy captain. Good effort for Woy Woy.
So the final score here at the Central Coast Grand Final 99, Woy Woy 28, Wyong 26, and we'll be back to wrap it up right after this break.
Finals continue on NBN. They ran all over the Storm, and live tonight the Saints take on Sydney City. Then tomorrow Canterbury clash with Melbourne. The NRL Finals this weekend on NBN.
Unfortunately for families, some clubs don't cater for them. But at Wyong Leagues, we're the family club, with new family entertainment area for the Littlies. For older kids, a new entertainment area that's out of this world. And for everyone, a family restaurant with some of the best food and value in town. So become part of the family club, the new Wyong Leagues Club, Lakehaven Drive, Canwell, today.
It's from top to bottom. Yes, Tilecraft are having their annual clearance right now, and everything is reduced by as much as 60%. Like top quality terracotta floor tiles, bottom price from $19.95. First quality floor tiles from $17.95. First quality wall tiles as low as $13.50, and borders from 50 cents. Tilecraft's annual top to bottom clearance sale must end September 30 at Bonnell Road, Erina. Hurry, it's a top sale at a bottom price right now. Open 7 days.
We interrupt this program to bring you Dan Presser, Managing Director of Sunraysia Natural Beverages.
Trust Sunraysia to bring cranberry juice to Australia, Dan.
The Americans have known the cranberry secrets for centuries, Ma.
American Indians use cranberry for blends, drinks and sauces.
And American sailors drank cranberry juice for their vitamin C.
Sunraysia cranberry juice tastes so good you'd better hide it from the kids.
Too late, Ma.
Sunraysia cranberries are available at caring supermarkets and health food shops near you.
Where's the cranny, Granny?
Wyong Rugby League Club is proud to present a charity auction evening. With all the proceeds to the Central Coast Cancer Care Appeal, you'll have a great night out and support this great cause. You could take home a Tony Lockett jumper, an autographed Sir Donald Braidman photo, a Paul Harrigan jumper, an original Beatles program, and lots more. Support the Cancer Care Appeal at the charity auction Wyong Rugby League Club, Friday 17, proudly supported by NBN Television.
The Central Coast campus is holding a community open day, Sunday, September 19, with lots of activities, demonstrations, displays and performances. It'll be a great opportunity to see this vibrant and energetic campus in action, obtain course advice and talk to the staff and students in a relaxed atmosphere. And by visiting all of the areas, you could win a great travel prize. Plus for the kids, have a ride on a train, see Bamford the Cow and have some fun with the clowns. The Central Coast campus open day, Sunday, September 19.
Sunday at 3, state versus state, mate versus mate, with the first National Legends of League match played at Dairy Farmers Stadium, North Queensland. Lewis, Canny, Blocker, Belcher. Be there for the immortals of the game, Sunday at 3 on NBN.
Another country rugby league great grand final on the Central Coast today, and another one that will be talked about for years to come, ending in controversial circumstances. Woy Woy the victors, 28-26 over a very, very gallant Wyong Roos. Let's have a look at the full match stats right now. For Woy Woy, 4 tries, Duncan Smith, Dave Mariska, Shane Ward scored 2, Mariska 6 from 6 with a boot. You can't ask for much better than that. For Wyong, Mark Rudd, Chris Crotty, Matt Harris, Kevin Turkington and Anthony Fenton tries. Mark Brezelnick, 3 from 6, but a lot of those were from wide out.
One of the heroes for Woy Woy, Duncan Smith. What a tough grand final, Duncan.
Oh, mate, that's the toughest game we've had all year without a doubt. We were up by 12 at half time and they just come back, and at a time I thought they might have rolled us, but to our credit we come back, I suppose, and showed that
grand final undefeated is exceptional.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks, Ed.
Well, Richard, it was a grand final that had absolutely everything, didn't it?
Everything and a little bit more too, Mike. But you've got to say that Woy Woy, undefeated for the whole of the season, deserved their victory. But you're right, Wyong certainly were gallant in defeat, but we'll think about this one for a long time to come.
And thanks very much to Richard Jones and Neil Baker. Let's have a look at the lower grade scores in today's grand final. In third grade, the entrants 14 defeated Wyong 10. In the under 18s, Wyong 24 defeated Yamina 14. Second grade, Woy Woy 34 defeated Wyong 8. And congratulations to the Wyong club in having all 4 grades in the grand finals. But repeating the final score in the big one, the decider of the Central Coast Rugby League first grade grand final for 1999, worthy winners, Woy Woy 28 defeated Wyong 26. Mike Rivette, on behalf of the NBN Wide World of Sport team, bidding you a very good afternoon.
This has been another presentation of NBN's Wide World of Sports. This program brought to you by the Wyong Rugby League Club, Canberra.